Today's episode is sponsored by just a bunch of sleepy girls.
Very
Yawn
sleepy
here,
girls.
yawn there, sleepy,
Yeah,
sleepy, sleepy.
agreed.
Why are you sleepy?
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel like I've been exhausted for the last month.
okay.
I feel so busy, but am I?
I think you are.
Okay.
I'll be
Um,
honest with you. To me, you're a busy person.
it's always something. It's always something.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think my sleep has been like not deep enough.
Mm,
Very light sleep. And so I wake up and I'm still like exhausted.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, new environment.
Maybe. I also don't have curtains yet.
Okay.
Why don't you buy your
So,
curtains? I haven't found ones that I like.
so the sun is shining on
I'm
the
up before
ground.
the sun is out.
Uh-huh.
I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, maybe that's why you don't
We've
get good
we've
sleep.
had this conversation multiple
Okay,
times.
well,
Yeah.
we'll have it again, and then we'll have it
Okay.
again in a couple of months. You get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do what?
Yeah. To go to
And
work
what time do you get to work?
at 6.
You really fucking piss me off
Oh my
sometimes.
God. Why?
Why are you waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning? What time do you go to sleep?
I try not to go to sleep later than 10.
Okay. So how many hours is that? 6?
Oh, no. It's about, yeah,
If
so
you actually go to sleep before
right.
at 10.
Right.
But let's have a real conversation. What time do you actually usually go to sleep?
It's like 11:30,
Okay,
11.
so let's round up to midnight. You're getting 4 hours of sleep? Five?
Right.
Or,
Yeah,
well, let's start there.
right.
Yeah.
You're right,
Okay, well,
obviously. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
say it again.
You're right.
Say it slower.
No.
Oh. Welcome to Me and Chisme, your number one source for Chisme on the internet. Adrian and Julie here. Julie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I want to start off the podcast by shouting out our newest and youngest fan,
Oh,
Issa Ing, daughter of
okay.
Kanisha and
Oh,
John Ing, my very, very dear friends. I met Issa this weekend.
how was it?
Cutest baby in the world.
She is a cute tea.
She is so cute. Um, we held each other. Well, I held her.
Mm,
She was not holding
right.
me. But she was so sweet and so peaceful. She is
Oh,
2 months old, and Issa listens. I don't want to say all this, but I'm going to say it anyways. She kind of lit up when she heard my voice, and she has listened to the podcast. So
clearly a
there's
fan.
only I have 37 plus years of memories in my mind. She has two, so 2 months. So like my voice probably recognizable because there's a lot of space that
Right.
she's filling up in there. Um,
Right.
but who knows? Issa, hello. Hope you're listening. Issa Solana Ing, I hope you are having a wonderful day, however you're listening to this. And to your
Yeah.
wonderful parents, um, hello, mom and dad. I got
Oh
them
my
these cute little
God.
mugs that said, Mom established 2026,
Oh,
Dad established in 2026.
that's very cute.
So I am available if you would like me to meet your child.
Right.
Under the age of 1, please. I don't need
Right.
one and older.
Right. That's
Um,
fair.
because then they start talking back, and well.
And they say all kinds of stuff.
Then they're gonna start calling me out on my shit, and they're gonna be like, "Ew, you brought around this nasty faggot," you know? Well, that's what they think. That's what they say when they hear my voice.
Okay.
Fucking faggot. Oh my God, Issa's listening. Oh, turn it off. Sorry, Issa. You know what? She should know.
Oh
She
my
shouldn't.
God. She
And
should
I'm not
know.
her parent. I can't control what she listens to or not, you know?
Right. Well, yeah, they're gonna be like, but you didn't tell me it was gonna be like that.
Well, have they listened to
Well,
this podcast?
they should know better. They should
And
know
you know
better.
what? When she shows up to preschool, she'll be calling out the nerds, faggots left and right, and she'll be in charge. And guess what?
She will
Good
be in
for
charge.
her.
Good for her. Good for her.
Good for her.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. No, adorable baby. She literally just popped up on my Instagram feed.
So cute. I will say I did give her a Isa Isa Isa.
Oh, adorable.
The people on the streets are like, say my name the way you say Julie's name. And I
The
say,
people on the streets love it.
the people on the streets,
Rave about it.
they are obsessed. I
They're
can't walk
obsessed.
out my door without people being like, Julie, Julie, Julie. And I'm like,
It's always
hello.
something.
My
It's
name's
always something.
Adrian, but go ahead. That's how people know me. They know me from
Yeah.
your name.
No,
Yeah, it is.
no.
Well, and they're like, oh yeah, the faggot voice.
Oh my God. You're obsessed with that word today.
Well, it's because it makes you uncomfortable,
It
and I
doesn't make me
really love it.
uncomfortable.
Okay, so as she buries her head in her hands,
No, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. It's your word. You
it
can
might
use
make it
it.
might also make somebody else uncomfortable at home, and well, I love that.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love
Anyways,
that for you.
thank you. Anyways,
Mhm.
Julie, how are you? How is it going? How are you doing? What's the 411? What's the hot goss?
I'm well. I'm doing well. Things are going pretty good.
Hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
What's going on with you?
Okay, yeah. I mean, things are like swimmingly going really well and whatnot. So, yeah.
Just two people trying their best. We're just trying our best.
Sometimes I'm like, is this it? I'm just gonna go to work every day and then try to cook for myself and try to exercise and like, is this it for the rest
I
of my life?
I think so.
Ugh.
I am also very disappointed by what adulthood is.
It's nothing like it was on the
Not
TV.
as riveting as everyone made it out to seem.
Yeah.
But here we are. Speaking of adulting, you know what's crazy and something I thought about recently is like at what point, I mean, I'm aware that not everyone has this problem, but for me specifically, at what age are you too old to continue to have stage fright and like public like having trouble with public speaking and stuff? Like at what point are you too old for that? Like it's no longer like a fun quirk. At some point you have to like buckle up.
Do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
You should have gotten over it in high school.
Oh my God. I really didn't. Okay, fair, but like I really didn't have a lot of projects or situations where I had to speak in front of people in high school.
Hmm. Um, hmm.
Because I can't even remember this like debilitating feeling of that until college, the 2 semesters I went. Until then, and then work situations. But like I can't really rec unless like well, I was really depressed during high school, so maybe I blocked it out. But I can't really remember that. But now it's like this. So on so on Wednesday it was admin day, and
Uh,
like, and I was anxious about it all more. Well, I was anxious about it since the night before because I was like,
mhm.
oh, what if they like pull me up in front of that meeting again? And like, I love, thank you for appreciating me, but like, oh my God, everyone's looking at you. It's a big meeting. All of leadership is at that meeting. So I was like stressed out. And then in the morning, everyone was being really weird about it. Like no one was telling me like happy admin day. People were kind of just like walking by me, avoiding me. I was like, okay, so everyone's gonna be in a fucking mood today of all days. And then at some point the HR manager was like, "Come with me." And I thought we were going into her office. She's like, "Can you
Mhm.
come help me with this?" I was like, "Yeah." And so I was walking towards her office, but then she opened the door to go downstairs, and I
Mhm.
stopped because we were holding hands, and I stopped holding her hand, and I was
Why are you holding the HR lady's hand?
It's a really long story, but like Rachel and I have decided that we're like slowly becoming one person because we're so close.
Okay.
And so we do touch a lot.
Is Rachel single?
No.
Oh,
So anyway,
I
so
tried.
not the point of this.
Right.
So then she opens the door to go downstairs and I like go over hand and I'm like, where are we going? And then she literally is like, I don't, I don't have anything. I don't have a lie. Just come
Uh-huh.
downstairs. And
Uh-huh.
I was like, make something up. And she's
Uh-huh.
like, I don't got it. Just come
Uh-huh.
with me. And
Uh-huh.
so we're like going downstairs, and then we're right outside of that conference room. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I really don't think we should do this. And then she's
Mm-hmm.
like, we don't have a choice. I've been
Mm-hmm.
tasked with this. We have to
Mm-hmm.
go in there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
So
they
we
sent
go,
in Rachel, by the way, who
yeah,
you would follow into a burning building.
I would. I
Yeah.
would. And they knew that.
Right.
So there I go.
Mm-hmm.
20 people turned to look at me.
20. You
Yeah,
counted
it's a
them?
lot. Well, I know the meeting notice because I'm the one that
Oh,
sends it out and like refreshes it and stuff. Turn to look at me. People are also on the phone, mind you.
rude.
And then they turn to look and I'm like, uh, immediately sweat.
Uh-huh.
Sweat, short of
Mm-hmm.
breath. I can feel my smile shaking.
Uh-huh.
And Rachel says some really nice things. And
Uh-huh.
then,
There were speeches.
um, well, so then Rachel says some really nice things, and then she starts talking about like a present that everyone got me.
Uh-huh.
And then um that one person, the
Uh-huh.
tall one,
Uh-huh.
gets up from his chair
Uh-huh.
and like goes and gets the present from a cupboard and he
Uh-huh.
like comes and brings it to me. And I'm like, and then he's like, just smile through it. I'm like, I'm trying so hard. And so I'm smiling. Then like the director says some really sweet things.
Uh-huh.
They're a blur. I don't really
Uh-huh.
remember. Something about I bring joy to the place.
Mm.
And then Rachel literally says, does anyone else want to say anything else? And I was like, no, we don't.
What
We
about
actually,
what about your boss?
she was like wrapped up in a urgent meeting.
Oh.
And that's why I thought they weren't going to do this because she really, I saw it in the calendar. She really had an urgent meeting.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. So I was like, oh, obviously they're not going to do anything because she's not there. But no, she still was like, no, power through and do it without me. And
Of
then so
course.
Rachel was like, does anyone want to give, any speeches? And then I said, no, we actually don't have to. And then everyone kind of looked at me like she really looks like she doesn't want us to. So like people had their hand up, they like put it down, put it down, put it down. And then like because people are on the phone, then I hear like oh, his name is Christian and one of the other managers, and he's like, Julie, you're great. And he like starts saying stuff because he didn't see that the vibe was. And he starts saying some really sweet stuff and very nice. Um, and then it ends, and then we walk out. I'm like sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Sweating. My blood
Mm-hmm.
pressure is high. Someone
Mm-hmm.
called the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And then like maybe 2 hours later, I run into Okay, so like previously, the director and I had talked about like setting up these meetings where I kind of like teach his staff things like calendar etiquette and expense reports and like things like that, right?
Are they
Because like
12?
yes. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean I teach them? And I talked to him about I get it, the purple hair fools you, right? Thinking I'm an extrovert, but like I'm really not, and I don't think I could do it. And we had talked about like kind of slowly getting me into like the normalcy of it. Um, but then that conversation lived and died, and then anyway, two hours late after the admin thing, he like saw me in the first floor cubicles, and he was like, you really weren't kidding about the center of attention stuff." I was like, "No." He's like, "You," and he's cracking up. He's like, "You look so comfortable, so uncomfortable up there," and I was like, yeah, I was uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And then he's like, I really can't believe it. And I'm like, you really can't? He's like, well, no, you just like don't seem like a person that would be
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable public speaking or like being the center of attention. I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows. And he's like, we got to immersion therapy you. We
Oh,
just got to
yeah.
do it once a day. Once a
Yeah.
day, make you speak in front of a crowd and then see how you do. I'm like, That's my biggest nightmare.
You could start with one person, then two, then three, then four, and gradually work your way up.
Here's the thing, I'm really good in small groups,
Okay.
five tops.
Okay.
But like the minute it starts getting bigger,
Hmm.
sweats.
What is your fear?
Just that I look silly.
Mm.
I may not know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think like whatever, a bunch of reasons, it all boils down to like me feeling like I would look silly or I would say something silly. And
Hmm.
I don't want to be like made fun of, which I
Hmm.
don't think,
It would happen. Here's
no.
here's a thought.
Tell me.
Um, who are these people? Like,
Well,
I'm
I
not
see them
impressed.
every day.
I know, but like, are you impressed by a lot of them? Let's be honest. Let's
No,
really think about who is in the room. And
I
are we like,
totally get it.
are you really somebody who should be, you know,
Right.
yeah. I'm not
No, I
impressed
totally get
by
it.
there's a I think you could spend 10 minutes in any job across this country at any level. And I think you'd be like, hmm, that's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
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 Don't let them bring you down.
Right. Right, 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 right,
Don't
right.
let them instill fear in you.
Right.
Now, I understand wanting to be well versed in what
Yeah.
you're speaking about, but all you have to do is prepare if you're speaking on something. You could get up in front of in front of everybody and tell them exactly how you do your job.
Right. No, I get it, and I do genuinely get all that, and like I do tell myself things like that, like before I have to. I mean, because I have to, right? Like I mean, I hate it, and everyone at work knows that I hate it, but it doesn't stop the situation when it needs to happen.
You just have to do it, and
Right.
eventually you'll get over it.
Well, I do it,
Do you
but
guys have a
oh
Toastmasters club at your job?
no, I don't know what that is.
You should start one.
What
Do you
is
have a
that?
pen and paper?
No, but I have my phone. I can
Okay,
take notes.
I want you to text
Where
yourself
is, oh, it's right here.
and say look up Toastmasters. Toast like I'm making a toast and masters.
Okay.
Toastmasters.
Okay.
It's a professional organization that teaches
Hmm.
people how to public speak.
Okay.
Start the club.
Okay. I'm willing to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, here's the thing. I may have no choice at some point because I want to start a walking club at work
Well,
with the other one.
you can't you cannot
Hmm.
let fear
No, for sure.
overrun your life.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like a physical thing.
I know.
It's not even like a mental thing. Like I went in there and I was like, okay, these are all people that I fuck around with every single day. The room is full of people I casually talk to every single day. And they are clearly there to like say nice things about me. Like I obviously know these things, but it's like my body. Well, it's like anxiety, right? Like it manifests itself in like physical things where like then the anxiety is now more about whether everyone can tell that I'm going through like an anxiety thing. Um, I low-key got so on edge and like
Hmm.
nervous and anxious. I thought I was gonna get like a panic attack because I was really like I could feel my body super hot. I honestly don't remember what people were saying because I felt like my ears were ringing. It was just so weird. And then I walked out of there and I could feel like adrenaline pumping like every part of my body until like literally got so far away from that conference room, went upstairs, sat down, was by myself and like had a moment to like gather my thoughts. And I was like, That was horrendous. And then everyone started pinging me like, no, it was fine. You did great, blah. And then Todd is like, no, yeah, you looked super uncomfortable up there. I'm like,
I think that somewhere along the line, you, or well, I feel like there's been a lack of encouragement and a lack of um, positive reinforcement in the abilities that you have.
yeah.
And maybe you, because I can think back and I can be like, oh, wow, I had X, Y, and Z people telling me I could do X, Y, and Z.
Mm,
And I think it really flipped a switch and allowed me to do certain things that I was like, okay, yeah. And maybe, but I think about who those people were. A lot of that happened in college. A lot of that happened in school, not in the classroom because
right.
I can't.
Right.
Academics is,
Right.
but outside of it,
Hmm.
and yeah, I one of the first times I had somebody who, I worked in like the orientation stuff. This is gonna be so annoying,
No,
but
tell me.
like I worked in like the orientation stuff, and then I worked in like a programming board and blah, blah. I was very involved in college, and mind you, I was getting paid for all of these things. I was like, I need a job, and then all of a sudden, I was like involved, but I was working, and I have one of the assistant deans who I was really close to. Um, she was like, "You should do the closing speech at the orientation session tomorrow." And I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "Yeah,
Hmm.
do it." And I got up in front of like 400 people and gave a speech about like
Wow.
welcome to college and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then,
I love that.
and then they wouldn't get me to shut up. One time I hosted the Student Org Awards.
Uh-huh.
Me and my friend hosted the Student Org Awards, and this very sexy man came up to me
Mm.
and he's like, "You have a voice for the radio." And I was like, "Call me a faggot again."
Oh my God.
He really did say that. I wish I could remember who he was. My God, I would look him up on Instagram now, but I think about that almost once a week.
I love that.
Anyways, I want you to feel encouraged. I want you to
Thank
know
you.
that you can do anything that you
Yeah.
want to do. And
Right.
you getting up in front of a bunch of people to speak, I think is going to probably make you a lot of money one day. But in order to make that happen, you need to work through this situation that you have.
Yeah.
And granted, like people, I think stage fright is also real. Like, there's a lot, what is it? I think Barbara Streisand infamously has really bad stage fright or
Yeah.
something. But like, we're not getting up there to perform
Right.
a very complicated, layered vocal masterpiece.
Right. Right.
We're getting up there to speak about the things
Right.
that we know,
Yeah.
and you know a lot, and don't ever
Right.
forget it. And I think
Thank
you
you.
should remember that your niece, how you feel about her, she can do
Hmm.
anything,
Right.
anything. But guess who she thinks can do anything and does anything?
Right.
You. So don't disappoint her,
Yeah.
please, because
Right.
she'll talk back, and
Yeah, she
10-year-olds
will.
are scary.
Yeah, they are.
So
Terrifying.
you can
Yeah.
do it.
Thank you. Yeah. I can do it.
You absolutely can do it.
Yeah. Thank you. it's just hard, but
It
like
is hard, but you know what?
I do it when I have to. It's just the controlling of it that I'm currently struggling with. I'm not gonna here's the thing. I'm not like 16 anymore. I'm not gonna get out of it if I freak out enough. You know what I mean? Like I know that it's a thing that I have to do if like the moment calls for it. Um, and it should be easy because this is a space where I'm very comfortable with a lot of people.
Right.
Um, Yeah, I think it's just the like physical reaction to it that well, obviously I can't just control. Like it's kind of out of my control that I need to learn how to navigate.
You're also an excellent speaker. You're a great storyteller. You're an excellent speaker. I don't, and I don't know if this is a fear of yours or like if this also that factors into it, but like you have a very eloquent and funny and personable way of speaking. So let that shine, honey.
Thank you.
Let it
Thank you.
shine.
Okay.
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 I want,
Okay.
okay. Okay. And also,
Okay.
who are the everybody is a fucking loser. Okay? Like everybody is
Yeah.
so fake. Not fake in like a bad way, but like
Hmm.
who like like who cares?
Right. Right.
Anyways,
You're right.
I you know what you should do?
Hmm.
You should you should go on and do like a TED Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
write it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Yes.
Okay.
There,
Great.
I think there's so many things that you could speak to.
Right. Right,
Yeah.
right, right. Okay.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Okay. Now
Yeah.
we're going to spend the next 5 minutes talking about how great I am. So go ahead.
Okay. You are amazing
Okay.
in many
Stop.
ways. What?
I'm just kidding. That was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
But I do
The time will come. Let it flow naturally.
I
Okay.
do have at least a 5 minute set ready on how
Okay.
amazing you are
Well,
to go at all times.
you already have 5 minutes of your TED Talk ready to go. So,
Maybe I should do my TikTok about you.
well,
Okay.
okay.
You really did solve all my problems right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The bill will be coming.
Thank you. Thank you. I will pay it.
I'm just kidding.
The card
Um,
will decline, but I will pay it.
will it decline? No,
No.
it won't. No, it
Oh my God.
won't. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Did you see that clip of that lady who is the Kardashian business lady? She's like she's like their business person who starts all their businesses for them or something.
No.
Okay. So this lady was on a podcast. Couldn't tell you which podcast it was. But
Tell me.
she was on this podcast talking about how work from home, working from
Mm.
home is a deterrent. Is that a right word? Is that a real word? Uh,
Deterrent?
no. Working from home,
Deterrent.
deterrent. Working from home doesn't allow women to move
Okay.
up the ladder at work.
Oh,
She says that you have to show your face at work if you really want to, you know,
yeah.
make a thing. So she doesn't think that work from home is good. Um and she said some other things about being a 3-hour mom, blah blah
Mm.
blah. I guess on the weekends she said, I can give my kids a solid 3 hours to do whatever it
Wow.
is that they want, uninterrupted. I'm
Ooh,
paraphrasing.
lucky them. Yeah.
But then she says after that, like there's the reality of like we have to go do things.
Right.
We have to go grocery shopping. We have to clean. We have to do X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, my question to you
Okay.
You don't work from, do you get to work from home?
Yeah, I can ask to work from home.
Do you think working from home hurts women in the workplace?
Hmm. Why does it just hurt women?
Well, I think the conversation was specifically about like empower, like I think the topic was women in business or something. Okay, but we can ask it either way. Does working from home hurt people at work?
I guess maybe. I feel like when you're in on site, maybe you don't work directly under some managers or directors, but you're in the same building, interacting with each other and being involved maybe in a more tangible way that maybe you're like in the mind of a lot of people and like your accomplishments are there in front of them. I do feel when I worked at the other site that I worked at for this company, and I was working from home and I was hybrid, I felt like people often forgot that I existed,
Mm,
you know? And when I was hybrid on the days that I worked from home, I didn't really get too many pings or messages or like
hmm
emails. And then if I was in the office, I was getting pulled like 500 different ways for things, you know?
hmm
So I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like a little bit of like out of sight, out of mind.
hmm hmm
But I think there's a lot of factors to that. Like it's your position, who are you really interacting with? What is your actual goal? What is your position to begin with? I mean, I don't know. I would like to see some statistics from this woman.
I think what your actual goal is very important. And
Yeah,
I understand what this lady was saying, and to a degree I agree with her, but I think she's thinking about people who want to be like her.
right,
And if you want to be like her, then yeah, get your ass in the office.
right,
But if you want to work a regular job and you don't
right.
want to be the CEO of Dumb and Dumber, you
Yeah.
know, then let me work from home.
I mean, yeah.
I don't
Let
want to,
people work from home.
not everybody wants to be a boss girl,
No,
a
they
girl
don't.
boss. What's the right one? Is it
Girl
girl boss?
boss. Yeah, girl boss.
Not everybody wants to do that.
No,
Some people have other aspirations in life
right,
that don't involve identifying themselves with their job and their
right.
work. Not to say that that's not great. I think that's wonderful. We need those people. But some people have a life outside of work.
Yeah. And that's
And
okay.
and that is absolutely okay. We also need those people. So my suggestion to this lady is keep your mouth shut about working from home. Okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Mind your
yeah.
fucking business.
Mind your business, girl.
Mind your business.
Yeah,
Or make it very clear. If you want to be a boss, girly, girl boss, 2020 Thunder, girl boss,
right,
then yeah, go to work.
right.
But leave everybody else alone. Leave everybody
Let
else out of it.
people do what they're gonna do.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Mind you, I want to run the world, so.
Gotta get that ass in that office.
But some days I need to work from home, so I
And
will.
I think I feel like more companies should encourage more of a hybrid schedule.
Well, hello. People's commutes are not easy, especially
Commutes
if
are
you
not
live in a big
easy.
city.
And gas, have we seen the prices?
Ugh. And sometimes you just need to be at home to really get work done because everybody is chatty McCaffey at work.
So,
I went to work the other day and Julie like stood at my desk the entire day. Did you not?
so you work where I work. Yes, that does be happening. I'm just kidding, not all day, every day, but sometimes I need a chat.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes I make the round around the shop floor and I'm like, let me see how many people stop me.
Can you take video of your office? I really want to see what it looks like because I have an image of what it looks like in my mind, but I know it's not right.
Okay, I'll just walk around taking a video of my.
Yeah.
I know I that's a violation in my building.
Oh, okay. We'll take photos then.
Okay, maybe. I
You've never broken a rule at work?
on record, no, I have not. I hope everyone heard that. I have not broken a rule at work.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
But I know
and
a lot
you
of people who
can't
have.
prove it. So do I, and I'm looking at all of them sideways and saying, "How dare you?"
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
amazing.
Well,
Well,
what else do you want to share?
um, that's pretty much it.
That's all you have?
I think so. Admin day happened.
Oh,
I
that
know
was my
we,
question to you. Are you the only admin that works there?
yes, I am the one and only.
Wow.
I know.
Do you need help? Do they need to hire somebody else?
Do I need help? Yes. Are they going to hire somebody else? No.
Why? Because you can do it all by yourself.
Yeah, because I don't really say that I need help because I feel
Yeah.
like it's a lot, but I'm managing it.
I mean, if you can do it, absolutely.
Yeah, but no, I mean
I
it,
don't know the intricacies of your job.
I mean it's a site of 120 people, so and I essentially support three people, but like really you also have to support the managers because some of them are technology, what is it? When they struggle with technology.
Dumb.
Yeah. And yeah, so I have to help them a lot
Call
with
1
things.
800 444 Chisme. We want to hear from you. Does Julie
Please.
need help at work?
No, you know what? It's great. I want to be clear. It's great. I have a great time. I get to be stressed out and I get to laugh at work every day.
Mm.
It's today we played Jeopardy.
Hmm.
We played for Security Awareness Month.
Okay.
Um, we played Jeopardy and I got an entire 15 people to show up.
Incredible.
Is it all my friends? Yes.
That's okay.
I said, what if for 30 minutes we all hang out in this conference room and we play Security Awareness Month Jeopardy? And they all said, I really don't want to go to that. And I said, okay, but you're going to look at me in the face and say, no, that feels weird. I don't know if it's not weird for you, then it's not weird for you. I mean, if that's the kind of person you are. And then they did every single person that told me they were going to show up, showed up.
A master manipulator like you should be able to speak in front of a group of people.
Anytime managers need people to attend a meeting that no one wants to attend, they send me to
Yeah.
go and ask people in person.
Yeah. Good for
When
you.
we for Earth Day did a site cleanup event where everyone was going to be outside picking up trash, they said, so Julie, how many people are you going to get to come to this thing? And I said, I can try for eight. I got eight exactly.
I'm not sure why well, I know why, but I know every day is an episode of The Office in there.
I'm not even joking. It absolutely is. Today we had beekeepers in our place because there was a beehive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went out and we said, we have Tupperware. Can we get some honey?
Yeah.
And they said, there's no honey. And we said, what the fuck do you mean there's no honey? And they said, the bees must have eaten it because they don't have it doesn't have honey. And so they said, but you can still watch us. And we said, we're going back inside.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you guys knew what we do in the
Yeah.
place that I work, you'd be like, are we in danger, girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are. Um,
Wait, you know what I'll say that's really cool, and this is
tell
not
me.
giving anything away.
Uh-huh.
Our company
Uh-huh.
was a part of the Artemis launch.
Incredible.
Our site specifically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
I
super
love that.
cool. Yeah,
Okay, good.
look at us.
Woo. I love it.
Woo.
I listen. I loved the Artemis.
What a wonderful journey of
Yeah.
humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
I believe they were actually up there.
Just do people don't? Do people not?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. People are so weird.
People are dumb. And see, this is why you shouldn't be afraid about of talking in front of people. Okay, somebody
Yeah.
there's a conspiracy theory about my job, and the other day I was at work and these two young people came up to me and they started asking me about it. And they're like, "Do you believe in conspiracy theories?" And I was like, "No.
Right.
No." I should have told them what I really wanted to tell them was you shouldn't either. It's the reason why this country is falling into fascism or has already fallen into fascism.
Right.
And you're
Right.
kind of responsible for it. So
Right.
read a fucking book and wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I didn't say it. I was at
I
work.
I would have answered depends on the conspiracy theory. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like how good is it? Like how hard are you gonna try to convince me?
Interesting.
Yeah, here's the thing. A fun little conspiracy theory?
Sure.
Why not?
Sure. Like, did Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
Exactly.
Sure.
Right.
But
Did Artemis really go out into space and orbit the moon? Don't piss me off. The Earth is
don't
flat.
piss her off.
Don't piss me off. But like a
Don't
fun
piss
little
her
silly
off.
one? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Okay. Well, we don't have fan mail, do we?
I don't think so, but I did. I haven't checked.
It's okay. It's okay. Instagram keeps emailing me and saying, "We got a request to change your password." And then they give me a link that says, "If you didn't do this, click this link." And I do, and then it doesn't do anything.
Wait, what keeps doing that?
Instagram.
Are you sure it's not like a scam to steal your password?
I don't think so because it comes from like the legit Instagram email address.
Okay.
She just called me a fucking boomer.
Oh, no, I
Yeah, you did.
didn't.
Okay.
No, I
We're gonna move
didn't.
on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Um, okay, well, guess what, Julie?
Okay, wait. Breaking news.
Oh, well, guess what? I don't have access to screen record it right now, so they'll have to wait
There's
till next.
no, vo
Oh,
it's not, there's no voice memo. But Dee sent you a happy birthday, and
oh,
we never saw it, and we never opened it. And then she sent something this morning
uh-huh.
that said, "Did I do something to make y'all hate me or something?"
Well, actually, interesting you bring this up, D. And I wasn't
My
gonna bring it up, but I am gonna
Dee,
bring it
my
up now.
answer was gonna be no. What did she
Well, let me double
do?
check. Give me 1 second.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Are you holding?
I'm holding.
Okay, hold on. Um, I got a. Oh, never mind.
What were you gonna
Well, what I
say?
was gonna say was that D followed me on Instagram, and then I
Okay.
requested to follow D,
Uh-huh.
but I was noticing that maybe it took D a couple of days
Oh
to
no.
accept. But now that I just looked, D, now we follow each other. Thank you.
Wow.
D, your photos are beautiful. Okay, look at that. Oh, wait, that is your mom. D. Oh my gosh. No way. Your mom looks, your mom turned 50 2 years ago, literally looks 21 years old.
Gorgeous.
D. Oh my gosh.
She's gonna block you. You're
Why?
doing you're doing a lot. Doing a lot.
Me?
Yeah.
I was just giving a compliment.
No, I love it. I love it.
D, don't block me.
No, oh my God. I love that. Okay.
Anyways, well, now I take it back. I'm not going to say anything mean. D, hello.
We don't hate you. Adrian thought he was gonna be upset with you, but he has fixed that.
And you know what? You know why I didn't see it? Because ever since I got the new phone, I haven't had the Yumi and Chisme Instagram on my phone. I need to re-log in. So blame it on the new
Fair.
phone, D. Blame, yeah, and you know what? Blame it on Verizon.
And, and you know we hate Verizon around here, D. We apologize, D. We do not hate you. We are going to stay on top of our Instagram messages.
Thank you, Julie.
That's on us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Thank you. Okay.
of course.
No wonder people don't send in fan mail.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, D. Well, guess what, Julie?
Tell me.
It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, hot off the presses. Page Six is reporting that Harry Styles and Zoe Kravitz are engaged.
Yeah.
Julie, do you think this is real?
I don't know.
What do you think Olivia Wilde and Chan- Ch-
Channing
Channing Tatum?
Tatum. You got there.
I just
You
had a
got
stroke.
there. It's okay.
Um, what do you think they think?
Um, I don't think they care.
Mm,
Isn't Channing dating like a 20-year-old? Don't
ew.
quote me. Actually, don't quote me. Don't quote me. But I thought he was dating someone younger. Olivia, I think, is also dating someone. Yeah, I don't think they care. Zoe and Harry, though, have been dating for like 8 months.
Well, let's
I
talk
guess when
about that.
you know, but a little weird.
Do you think they knew each other before?
They must have run into each other at some point. They seem to be in similar circles, just like vibe-wise.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know, but isn't she older than him?
Well, let's look it up.
I may not actually. I get her confused with her mom all the time. I may actually not know how old she is, but they look so
Wait.
much alike.
Okay.
Like sometimes when people are talking about Zoe Kravitz, I'm picturing, what is it, Lisa Bonet? I'm picturing her mom. Like obviously I know they're not each other, but sometimes I'm picturing the mom.
um. Uh. Zoe Kravitz is 37 years old.
Oh, okay. I mean, she is older, but I don't think like a crazy weird amount.
No. And Harry Styles is how old? How old do you think Harry Styles is?
30? Is he younger than 30?
32.
Oh, thank God. Okay, 32. It's not crazy. 5 years.
Yeah.
And they met in their 30s or like
Uh,
dated in their 30s. So,
uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you
Well,
think that it's real?
I do. I
Okay.
do. Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because they're probably both like we want to be parents, maybe.
Okay.
They're both very pretty. They
Yeah.
probably have insane chemistry. They probably have known each other for a long time as
Mm-hmm.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine when he heard that she broke up with Channing, he was like, "Hey, hey,"
Yeah.
and she was like, "Hey." That's what I think. That's how I think hot people talk to each other.
You might be right.
And then they were like, "Hey," and
Yeah.
then they're like, "Hey," and that's how they communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
And they were like, "Hey, here's a ring."
And she was like, "Hey."
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I think
yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That makes
And
sense.
so, why not?
Right.
Like, let's get the first one over with. I don't think
I
either of
w
them have been married. Has Zoe Kravitz been married before?
I don't, I don't know. But I was gonna say, like, okay,
Oh,
even if it
she
doesn't work
was.
out, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, Like, what is the institution of marriage nowadays? Nothing but a PR plan.
What? And who cares?
And who cares? You have all the money in the world. Get married and get divorced.
Yeah, why not?
You know?
Yeah.
She was married to Carl Glussman.
Interesting.
He's an American actor, has no photo on Wikipedia, so can't be that much on there.
American actor is kind of a stretch there.
He had a lead role in Gaspar Noé's controversial drama Love. Nothing like naming your piece of work Love.
Right.
And then appeared in The Neon Demon and Nocturnal Animals.
Mm. I cannot tell you who that man is, but I love Nocturnal Animals. That's my shit. That's a really good movie.
They were married in June 29th, 2019 at the Paris, France home of Kravitz's father, musician Lenny Kravitz.
Wow.
Um, they filed for divorce after 18 months of marriage.
Oh, wow.
Ugh, it was a COVID divorce. They got divorced on December
Damn.
23rd, 2020. You know, honestly, that a lot of that makes sense. Two people who probably weren't seeing each other that often, now stuck at home together for too long, realizing that they married somebody that they actually don't really like.
Totally.
Ugh,
Totally. It happens to the best of us.
what what a real story.
Yeah.
Anyways, Harry and Zoe, come on the pod. We'd love to have you
Come
make
on
the
the
official
pod.
announcement here on You, Me, and Chisme.
Please.
Brought to you by Adrian and Julie.
Exactly.
The next two topics are a little serious.
Right.
Sorry to bum everybody out.
I'm sorry.
Next up on the pop culture pop up, Russell Brand,
Mm-hmm.
I think was on the Kelly show
Mm-hmm.
where he admitted to sleeping with a 16-year-old when he was 30 years old.
Right.
I don't know where, but 16 was the legal age of consent at the wherever he was. I don't
I
know.
think it was a UK. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was over there. Yeah, they continue to give men microphones. Obviously, Adrian is the exception here. Because and then they get a microphone and they say just ridiculous things. I watched the clip.
Hmm.
Not only does he say that he was a 30-year-old sleeping with a 16-year-old, but he said, I was young, 30.
Hmm.
At 30,
Hmm.
I was a really naive 30-year-old.
Hmm.
30, a 30-year-old man.
Hmm.
Disgusting behavior.
Hmm.
Disgusting behavior. And I think it really depresses me because, like, how many men would do that and just like haven't had the opportunity, don't have the access to a teenage girl to manipulate, don't maybe aren't as attractive as people believed Russell Brand was at some point. Um, how many men would if they were gifted the perfect opportunity to do it? And I fear the number is 100%
Hmm.
because it's so disgusting. And it's so disgusting in the casual nature that a lot of these men talk about these kinds of things. Him saying that he was really young and really naive at 30 years old just lets me know the kind of mindset that these men grow up with of like, I'm just a boy. I'm trying my best,
Hmm.
And like, where does it start? It starts at home. It
Hmm.
starts at home. It starts at home. We are doing a disservice to men. And by that, we're doing a disservice to the rest of society that has to deal with the men. And it's just so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah. I mean, why is Russell Brand still
Why is Russell?
relevant?
He's pivoting to conservatism,
Right,
conservatism.
which I had seen along, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I well, he was also on the Megyn Kelly show, which is like
Right. Right.
barf.
Yeah.
Um, I would like to see Russell Brand move into a quiet, private
Ch-
existence.
Yeah.
We don't need his opinion. We don't need his story. We don't really need anything from him.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's just the whole thing is weird and disgusting. And at 30 years old, you are old enough to know what is morally right and
Hmm.
wrong. And also, why are the laws wherever he was still like this?
Yeah.
It goes to show that I think the whole system is just it's against women, it's against children.
Yep.
The whole thing is rigged in order to be able
Benefit.
to hurt them.
Hmm.
And it's very sad. It's
It's
very,
very
very
sad,
sad.
and like no one really seems to care.
Yeah, because there's a lot of sickos out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
More rampant than I think
I
we may
agree.
ever know.
I agree. Yeah. I don't think we truly understand
No.
how disgusting some men are,
No.
and people for that matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Finally on the pop culture pop up. So this story has been out in the news for I think 7 months at this point. Um, but they finally have made an arrest. Artist, musical artist David was arrested for the death of a. Do you know how old was she? Was she 14 years old?
14, I believe. Yeah.
Of a young lady at 14 years old. They found her body mutilated,
Yeah.
chopped up in a Tesla that was at a graveyard, and two folks who worked at that graveyard noticed a really strong smell coming from the
Hmm.
car. And when they opened it, the trunk, they
Yeah.
found this young girl's body in there.
Right.
It took the LAPD 7 months to
Arrest him.
put the case together, investigate the case, and they have finally arrested um, this individual who goes by the name David. I think his legal name is David Anthony Burke, if I'm remembering correctly. Um, the young lady, her name is Celeste, who grew up or is from Lake Elsinore, my
Right.
also my home origin. Um, incredibly sad,
Yep.
incredibly scary,
Hmm.
incredibly just it's horrible. Horrible. What this person has done allegedly is really disgusting and terrifying and by the time they had found her in the car, she had already been dead for months. And
Yeah.
this man was on tour, living his best life.
Yep.
Um, I have read that they believe he killed her because she was threatening to go public with their relationship,
Right.
and he was more concerned with his career and his money
Yeah.
than um than anything.
Yeah.
So he killed her.
So he killed her.
I had
Yeah.
never heard of this man before this. So,
Neither had I. Neither had I. Um, yeah, it's devastating. Really, is a perfect example of just like the stupidity of men, because how he didn't connect that the police were gonna find him easily, given that this woman was a known connection to him. They found him in a car that was traced back to him. Like he cut, I'm so sorry, trigger warning, but I think he cut off the finger that had his name tattooed on her. Um, so it's like I don't like the brain is just the thought process behind this entire thing and thinking that this was going to solve your problems is diabolical. But like, it's so often do we see these cases of true crime, and um, more often than not, is it men that get rid of a partner for whatever reason instead of just facing consequences or getting out of it the normal way, having a discussion about it. But no, it was, they go and take what they assume to be the easy route, and now a young girl is gone. I don't want to take away from David. Obviously, he's a disgusting human being, but like, at what point did her family give up on her?
I had read that she had uh uh ran away a couple times.
Yeah,
It, it's not I am not an expert, but there's a sense that the family wasn't maybe that involved in her life, or maybe
right.
there were issues at home.
Yeah,
Um, it is just devastatingly sad that this young
yep,
person had to turn to this man,
right.
and this is the outcome.
Yeah,
Um, uh, you know,
yeah. It's
it's
very
just
sad.
it's terrifying just to like teenagers and kids are difficult. Lots going on. It's difficult to be a parent. Life is complicated. Life is not easy, but I don't know. The
Right.
kids, like, they're just kids,
They're just kids.
and the adults act like kids most of the time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that is it's just like, ugh,
I agree.
it's
I
really,
agree.
really sad. People will be burning in hell for this.
Yeah, no, for sure. Disgusting what happened.
We'll see what happens. It doesn't sound like David is being able to leave jail, so he'll be there.
Right,
Um, and he pleaded not guilty, so we'll see what happens.
right.
That's going to do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture chisme. Julie, does your dog want to contribute to? Is that rock? What is it? Rocket? Is that
No,
Rocket?
that's Bella.
Oh,
There's probably a
Bella.
cat outside and she's pissed about it.
I see.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I just wanted everybody to know who was talking. They are very opinionated about this.
They're feeling some type of way about everything.
Well, as they should. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do have a next spotlight, and I need you guys to bear with me because today I got home. Right now, we're working on paragraphs with Sophia and writing,
Your
and like
niece.
my niece and straightening. Nope,
Strengthening.
you got there. Thank you so much. Her sentence structure. So we've been working on writing paragraphs, at least 2 to 3 paragraphs when she comes home from school, and then I read them, and then I give her edits, and then she tries again the next day.
You Julie just muted herself and yelled at the dog.
And then, and then, so today I come home. She wrote me a little paper.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, that is a
her,
novel.
yeah, her assignment this last time was Bruno Mars. Her assignment today was Santa Monica Pier and what we did when we went to the Santa Monica Pier. She
Okay.
writes a lot about the games that she played, but I want to get to this part because here's the thing. When I was little, I would have killed to have someone that understood me. I would have killed for it.
Hmm.
And I just never had it. And I if I can gather words to be kind to myself, I will say that I think the best thing that I've ever done is build a relationship with my niece. And I hope that as she grows up and gets her little badass ways that I'm sure she will, we remain as close as we are and she doesn't play me. Very nervous about that. Um, So she's talking about this Hannah Mountain Computer. I just want to read a little section of it because she's an angel, goddamn angel sent from heaven. She writes, I went with the best Thea in the world. It took a while to drive to Santa Monica. My tia told me we were going for my birthday to Santa Monica, and she didn't break the promise. My tia is my best friend. I love Santa Monica Pier because of the rides, the funnel cake, and spending time with my tia. That's why I love my life, also because my tia is in it.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
I am just a girl.
Yeah.
I am just a girl. And that's why I'm afraid she's gonna play me because she talks like that and I'll let her walk all over me.
I
And
know.
I wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Is that not what life is about?
it really is.
If not that, then what?
If not that, then what? I feel overwhelmed with the love that she has for me. And I feel overwhelmed with the love that I have for her. It's just a lot. So if I did anything beautiful in this world, it is that I'm gifting the world Sophia because I guarantee you that she's going to be a phenomenal person that changes this world. So if I did anything good, it's, attempt to instill some manners and education into this child.
I think you've succeeded
Thank you.
and you will continue to succeed
Thank you.
because it's life only gets wilder. So,
Yes, it does.
okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Oh.
Time for some azúcar. I will go first. My azúcar this week is, I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but Top Chef is on. I love that show. I have talked about this because I just remember that I talked about how frustrated I get with some of their challenges because some of them are just
Mm.
like too over the top. But I just really love that show. I don't know what it
Hmm.
is. And you know what I think about a lot?
Mm.
It's one of the competition shows where you don't know if any of this is real
Okay.
because we can't taste the food. When it's a
Right.
singing competition, we know we can hear them.
That's a good point.
Amazing Race, it's a race. We
Right.
see it with our eyes. Survivor, we see it. We
Right.
can't taste the food. Can these people actually cook? We don't know.
That is such a good point.
I mean, sure, some of them have restaurants, but like,
Right.
what if they're lying to us?
What if?
We would
Have
never
you
know.
have you ever gone to a restaurant owned by a top chef? Is
Yes,
that
I
what it's
have.
called?
The first time
Have
I
you?
actually went
Have
to one,
you?
the first time I actually went to one was in Philadelphia.
Ooh.
My senior year of college, we went for a conference and we were having like a trip with all of us, or a dinner with all of us that came from the school. And we
Mm-hmm.
went to, I think it was called like Bucadon or something like that. It was a
Okay.
Top Chef. It was a restaurant owned by a Top Chef
I
person.
love that.
Yeah, it was delicious.
I bet.
Yes.
Okay. Top
And actually,
Chef.
Top Chef has filmed at my work one time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that.
Anyways,
Okay.
Julie, you're azúcar?
My Azúcar, a documentary series. If you've seen, if you've heard, it's called Trust Me, The False Prophet. Have you heard of it, Adrian?
No.
4 episodes.
Okay.
Okay. The FLDS, we know them. We are creeped out by them, the Mormons, the
Mm-hmm.
the real intense Mormons that followed Warren Jeff, who
Mm.
was like a creep. Then he went to prison because he was a fucking creep. Well, when he went to prison, now that FLDS subsection got, they're left without a prophet. So they're like running around like with their heads cut off. And so this guy comes and he's like, dude, the media's lying to you. Warren Jeff is not in prison. He's dead. He's dead, and he from the heaven, obviously, has told me that I am your prophet. So you have to follow me now. Not everyone believes him, but there is a good amount of people that believe him. There's this one at the same time, there's this woman who moves into a city close to this subsection. And as she interacts with some of these women that are, followers or Sam, she decides like I'm going to infiltrate. I'm going to infiltrate and I'm going to help them. Because when she was younger, she also believed in a false prophet and she got taken advantage of, traumatized, money stolen, like brainwashed. She was these women that one of these women that would follow these men and believe every word that came out of their mouth. And so she infiltrates them and she gets them to try not only the women, she gets Sam, the prophet, to trust them and her and her husband, who is the videographer. And she starts, the more that they trust her, the more openly they begin talking, and the more she starts gathering evidence to take to the FBI to take this man down. It is riveting. It is gut-wrenching. Um, and these poor women, and I'm telling you, when you watch this and you see the look these women have, which is vacant, bare, there's no thought behind those eyes. It is gut-wrenching. By episode 4, I was sobbing.
Mm.
I was sobbing. I don't like treating like true crime stories like this like and as entertainment of like I don't want to spoil. Obviously, he gets arrested. Obviously, Christine gets the evidence that she needs with the help of the FBI. Obviously, she gets some of these women out. Some of these women still follow him, unfortunately. But they interview some of these women that no longer believe in him and kind of got like woken up. And I think that's when I started crying because like they realize, there it was this guy and then three men followed him too. The three men gave Sam their wives and all of their daughters
Oh my God.
so that he could marry them.
Oh my God.
His youngest wife was 9 years old.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I urge you to watch it. It's fascinating. And Christine is an angel sent from heaven with her little pink outfits and her adorable voice. And she really just saw these women that were getting taken advantage of. And she said, whatever I got to do, I'll get in there. I'll get him to trust me. I will allow him to tell me all these disgusting things. This man, mind you, a loser. A loser, a dork, an idiot can't really string two full cohesive sentences that make sense together. A dork, like a dork. There's
Mm-hmm.
footage of him hiking,
Mm-hmm.
red-faced, parkouring, basically, and
Mm.
being like just a dork. That's why we have to teach our children to think.
Mm.
We do. We have to teach them not just to obey, but to think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, I wake up every day grateful I'm in control of my mind and my
Oof.
body.
It must be
It's
terrifying.
so scary.
Yeah.
Where can people watch this?
On Netflix.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julie.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's going to do it for this episode. We've reached the end. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at You, Me, and Chisme. Make sure you visit youmeandchisme.com. Make sure you do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet, like rate, review, subscribe. Most importantly, share. Sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
Care about us.
Mm-hmm.
If you do all those things, we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.